Hello, Warriors fans. Here we are with the latest news from the Golden State Warriors. Steve Kerr explained Klay Thompson's departure, and rumors about a possible trade between Lauri Markkanen and Brandin Podziemski are buzzing. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on everything about the Dubs. Steve Kerr, the head coach of the Golden State Warriors, revealed the reasons behind Klay Thompson's departure from the team this transfer season. Warriors fans were surprised by Klay Thompson's departure after 13 seasons with the team. However, Coach Steve Kerr recently explained that this decision was unavoidable. He shared that, despite his great respect for Klay, he believed it was the right time for a change. During an interview on the Willard and Dibs show, Kerr admitted that, after the injuries, Klay couldn't offer the same performance on the court. The veteran's struggle to regain his previous level was evident, and the team agreed that it was time for Klay to seek new opportunities. And you, how did you feel when you heard about Klay Thompson's departure from the Warriors? What do you think he can achieve with his new team, the Dallas Mavericks? Share your opinion in the comments. Kerr also emphasized that Klay's departure was a result of frustration with the injuries, but the team always maintained good communication with the player. He believes that this change will be beneficial for Thompson's future. Klay Thompson, now 34, found a new home with the Dallas Mavericks, signing a 3-year contract worth $50 million. In his introduction in Dallas, Thompson expressed his excitement for the fresh start and the feeling of being valued again. He highlighted his enthusiasm to contribute to his new team and the prospect of a new chapter in his career. Klay Thompson's departure from the Golden State Warriors is a significant milestone, especially for fans who have followed him over the years. Hearing Coach Steve Kerr explain the situation, I can understand the necessity of this change. It is evident that, after the injuries that affected his performance, it was time to seek new opportunities. Thompson's decision to join the Dallas Mavericks brings a new breath to his career, and I am curious to see how he will fit into this new team. It's inspiring to see him face this fresh start with such enthusiasm. I believe he still has a lot to contribute to basketball, and I am looking forward to seeing his impact with the Mavericks. Injuries can be challenging for any athlete, and the way Klay has dealt with this situation is admirable. His positive attitude toward this new phase is inspiring and shows his determination to overcome obstacles. I'm sure many fans like me will be rooting for his success in this new journey. Leave your comment. Do you think Klay Thompson will have a significant impact on the Mavericks? How do you see his adaptation to this new team? As the NBA transfer market heats up in this offseason, intriguing rumors are emerging about a possible trade involving Lauri Markkanen of the Utah Jazz and Brandin Podziemski of the Golden State Warriors. Basketball experts are excited, discussing the possible outcomes of this trade and how it could impact the teams involved. Tim McMahon of ESPN brought up the question during the Low Post podcast, suggesting that Podziemski could be a key piece in the negotiations. Could the inclusion of Podziemski be advantageous for the Warriors, or could the Utah Jazz receive a better offer from other teams, like the San Antonio Spurs? Who would come out on top in this potential trade? The Warriors are facing a dilemma. They need to quickly strengthen themselves to form a competitive team around Stephen Curry, but will they be willing to pay the necessary price to acquire Markkanen? Meanwhile, the Utah Jazz must consider the potential of young players like Podziemski and weigh their options to bolster their rebuilding team. What do you think each team should do? Markkanen, known for his scoring ability, rebounds, and perimeter shooting, could be a valuable addition to any team. Would he be the ideal partner for Curry in Steve Kerr's scheme? As for Podziemski, does he have the potential to positively impact the Utah Jazz team? What are your expectations for these potential moves? Undoubtedly, the possible trade between Lauri Markkanen and Brandin Podziemski is creating a lot of anticipation among Golden State Warriors fans, including me. The idea of bringing someone like Markkanen to the team is exciting, But at the same time, it's difficult to think about parting ways with young talents like Podziemski and potential draft picks. Stephen Curry's age and the need to build a strong team around him bring a sense of urgency to these decisions. It's like standing at a crossroads, where we have to balance the push for immediate improvements with the need to secure the team's future in the long run. The rumors and speculations surrounding these negotiations keep all of us fans in suspense. It's one of those situations where everyone has their opinion on what's best for the team. But deep down, we all want to see the Warriors stronger and more competitive, both now and in the future. It's about much more than numbers and statistics. The essence of the team, the chemistry between the players, all of that needs to be taken into account. Building a winning team goes beyond pure talent. It also involves issues of personality and strategy. I think it's safe to say that I'm looking forward to seeing how all of this unfolds. I'm ready to cheer and debate alongside the Warriors fan community, because, after all, that's part of the passion for basketball. As the deadline approaches, the pressure is mounting for all parties involved. The trade must be finalized before August, or the teams will have to reconsider their strategies. Stay tuned for updates and share your opinion on the possible movements in the NBA transfer market. Dubs fan, I'm loving the energy around the NBA movements. Klay Thompson's departure from the Warriors and the rumors about the trade between Lauri Markkanen and Brandin Podziemski are stirring things up. I'm curious to hear your take on all of this. How do you see Klay's move to the Mavericks and the impact Markkanen could have on the Warriors? Share your expectations in the comments, and let's discuss together. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. Let's continue to closely follow these exciting twists and turns of the Warriors in the NBA.